Hello railfans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. It's Saturday, November 18th, 2023. We headed out right at sunrise, but as you can see here, the gates dropped before we could get to our spot. So I tried to record from inside the car. But unfortunately, as you can see here, being in the car with the sunrise in my eyes, I didn't realize the shot came out blurry. Too bad too, because that was a cool pair of EMDs. And check this out. There's a bunch of air slide covered hopper cars on this train. And about 4 minutes later, the tail end of the train passed us by. And after this train passed, we of course got across the street to our normal spot, but we would end up waiting more than an hour before anything else would arrive. A southbound autorack train, led by a couple of Jeebos with an ES40 DC in the lead and an ES44 ACH trailing. And there was a cut of some cool older auto part boxcars on this train. Here's the Conrail quality mark. And right behind it, there'd be some more boxcars. Check out how big the Conrail logo on this car is. And here's something new and unique. This is the new paint scheme CSX autorack I've seen a couple times, but it's also marked for GATX and CSX. So I guess their new paint scheme for autoracks is going to be white. And here's a newly painted Union Pacific autorack. Note that this one also has the TTX hourglass logo, which is apparently going to be put on all new paint scheme autoracks going forward, as I've seen it now on new Union Pacific cars, the new CSX cars, and the new CPKC autoracks. And after about 7.5 minutes, the tail end of this train passes us by. After this train went by, it would be almost another hour before anything else would arrive. And check that out, northbound mixed manifest train with an EMD SD70MAC in the lead. Trailing is an ES40 DC. There was a big cut of empty flat cars on this train. And check this out, an old CP rail cylindrical covered hopper, followed by a Sioux line car. And there's a Burlington Northern car. And here we see one of the new CPKC auto racks already covered in graffiti. And soon enough, the tail end passes us by, brought up by a bunch of tank cars. After this train passed, it would only be about half an hour until the next train showed up. And check that out, a high and wide load on the front end with a heavyweight flat car carrying a transformer. And check out this rusty old coil chute car. And here we see an old Chicago Northwestern hopper car. There would end up being a bunch of these on this train. You can already see two right there. And here's some more. A lot of hopper cars mixed in on this one. And finally, the tail end of this train would pass us by, brought up by even more hopper cars. And at that point, it was afternoon and we had been out since sunrise, so we headed home for lunch. So that's all we have for this episode of French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.